Hey guys! So Jackson turned 5 months old, so I thought maybe I would just do a little update for you guys. It's absolutely insane to me that he's 5 months old now, because in just one more month he'll be half a year old, and this just first 5 months has gone by so fast, so I can't even imagine how, the next five or 6 months is going to go, and I'm just not ready for him to be a year old yet. But thankfully we have some time. And I skipped my 4-month update. I was just really busy with a lot of stuff going on at the time and just didn't have time to do it. So he did have his doctor's appointment, his 4-month checkup a month ago. He weighed 17 pounds 4 ounces, and he was I think he was 26 inches long. So he's a big boy for his age. I can't remember the exact, he's smiling. I can't remember the exact percentiles for the height and weight, but it was like 90th for weight and 95th for height, or maybe it was the other way around. But either way, he's up there with both height and weight. This month we started, oh yeah, and he did also get his second round of shots at his 4-month appointment. He hated it just as much as he hated the first round, so no surprise there. The doctor did give us the okay to start rice cereal. Yeah, he hates rice cereal. I think it's pretty safe to say that we tried to give it to him like maybe 4 or 5 times, and every single time he just, he wouldn't open his mouth for it. He'd make the most sour face ever. He just hates rice cereal. So I think we're just pretty much going to give up with it, and I hate to throw out, what I've already made for him, but it's not really that big of a deal. If he's not going to eat it, he's not going to eat it. She said there's no medical reason to need to give him rice cereal first if he doesn't like it. So we went ahead and started some vegetables in the last 2 weeks. He loves sweet potato. It is so funny. After the rice cereal, I was so sure that he just wanted breast milk and breast milk only and wasn't going to do well with solids at all, but he loves sweet potatoes. He will open his mouth up and just sit there waiting for the next bite, and more of it ends up in his mouth than on his bib, and certainly can't say that for rice cereal. We've also tried some peas. He doesn't like those as much, but he still doesn't hate it like he does the rice cereal. And today I tried some oatmeal with some breast milk. It was actually mostly just breast milk, but there was a little bit of oatmeal in it, and he didn't like that either. So yeah, we're still mostly breastfeeding. I don't even give him solids every day. He mostly just gets, the breast milk from me. But maybe once a day or once every other day I give him some kind of vegetable now. Yeah, it's really interesting how much it changes, how much solids change their poop. And I'm sorry, I don't want to be one of those moms that talks about baby poop, but I guess I kind of am, so sorry for that. But since we're clop diapering now, it just made it really interesting, because he used to just go once a day. So I wasn't really spraying out that many diapers, but now that he's on especially with the sweet potatoes, he'll go 5 times a day, and I don't know, at least his digestive system's working, right? But yeah. But he's certainly not starving, as you guys can see. He's got these little chunky legs. Look at the rolls on this kid. So he's certainly not missing any meal. And let's see what else. Oh, cloth diapering, since we're on this subject, is going still really well. I love my cloth diapers, especially since I've got some more name brand ones. I mean, the cheaper ones were working just fine, and they were getting the job done, but it is kind of nice to have the Fuzzy Buns and the Bum Genius, and so I will eventually do a review on those. I just want to use them a little bit longer, so I have more to say about them. And about a month and a half ago, I did a vlog about him teething, and his teething symptoms will come and go. They're not really as intense as they were. We were using teething tablets, but since they recalled those, which really sucks, because those were one of the only things that worked. And yeah, he really likes it. And we also have a teething necklace that I ordered off of eBay. And then I've also got this thing, which is a vibrating teether, which I thought was a really cool idea. But he can't bite down on it hard enough to make it vibrate. I have to hold it in his mouth and push. Oh, jeez. What else? He is wanting to jump all the time, and if we're sitting down at a table with him, like, you have to clear everything in front of him because he'll want to pull every single thing off the table. He wants to touch everything. He's not crawling yet, but I feel like he's getting really, really close, especially, you know, when he has tummy time. He will start on one side of the mat and he'll end up like completely off the mat like 5 minutes later. So I don't know. I mean, I think he's just scooting around. He's definitely not crawling yet, but he's moving around, like he's mobile, and I'm just nervous. And he'll like, because we have like this shelf under our coffee table with like magazines and stuff, and like he's already gotten into that stuff. So I'm already kind of preparing to baby proof the house just because it's gonna be crazy this winter. See, he's jumping. He's got really strong little leg muscles. He always has. But now he just wants to bounce, 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 bounce. He's still cooing and talking and laughing, and he's a lot more interactive. Like, he likes it when mommy and daddy act really silly, and ooh, here, let's show him. And please don't spit up. Please don't spit up. Whee! 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 He's a really, really smiley little guy. He's a really happy baby. What else? Oh, he is pretty much sleeping through the night now for the most part. He'll have like one day a week where he like wakes up every 3 hours, and I can't quite figure out what it is or why, but we do have like a night like that, maybe once or twice a week. And then but for the most part he'll sleep once he goes to bed. It's he'll sleep for probably 5 to 7 hours. Like last night I don't know how much exactly it was. I think it was close to 8 or 9 hours, because he went to bed at midnight, and then let's see. Yeah, so he pretty much slept like 8.5 hours last night, which is not typical for him at all, but I really enjoyed it, aside from waking up really engorged, like, because, you know, I normally nurse and pump and go back to bed, but I got to sleep in a little bit, so yeah, he's pretty much sleeping through the night. As soon as he turned 4 months old, we started having... Hey, stop spitting up on me. Keep some of that in your stomach. We started having him sleep in his crib at around 4 months. No, it was exactly 4 months. And that was actually harder for me than it was for him. Because we'd been having him sleep in like this little lamb infant seat that Fisher-Price makes in our bedroom. And I thought he wasn't going to tolerate sleeping on his back, like flat on his back, because the chair's more, you know, angled. And because he had, I don't know if you guys remember, but he had acid reflux. It was a pretty mild case of it, but he did have acid reflux like the first 2 months. We have a little bedtime routine. I'm still trying to tweak it and have him go to bed earlier than midnight. Some nights we make it and sometimes we don't, but it hasn't been 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. like it was like a couple months ago, which is so much better for me. Yeah, so if you guys saw my day in the life video, you would probably see how little he sleeps. Like, one website I read that babies sleep like 16 to 20 hours a day, and that doesn't really quite seem accurate, but I think it was babycenter.com. I read that babies his age should be sleeping 12 to 15 hours a day. And he usually sleeps closer to 10 or 11 hours, and so he'll pretty much sleep overnight, take like one nap in the morning, and I don't even really call it a nap, I just call it a feeding, and then he'll go back to sleep for an hour. And that's pretty much it for the day. Like, he'll cat nap here and there, like doze off for 15 or 20 minutes. But I usually try to wake him up, because I'm trying to get him to go to bed earlier, so I don't want him like taking huge long naps during the day. But it doesn't seem to be making him want to go to bed any earlier, so yeah, I think he's just one of those babies that functions on less sleep. But other than that, I mean, he's a really great baby, and like, I know it's like really cliche, but I really do like fall more in love with him every single day, and oh, his little personality is coming out so much, and it's just so fun. Yeah. So I guess I'll move on to me and how I'm doing. kind of hit a plateau after like 3 months with my weight loss. Like I went a good like month and a half where I kind of just stayed the same. And then in the last like month or so, I have lost like another 5 pounds. So I really only have like about 10 or 11 pounds to go. And I'm getting so close to my pre-pregnancy weight, it's not even funny. I was even able to get in some pre-pregnancy jeans. They were my, you know, my fat jeans. So, geez, buddy. I just want to be able to get in my jeans just to be able to say I can. Plus, I've got like 2 or 3 really cute pairs that I really miss. Yeah, since I was one of those, you know, probably unfortunate people that even with breastfeeding, my cycle started up like pretty much right away after I had them. Like 4 weeks after I had them, I started bleeding again, and then like a month after that, I started bleeding again, and pretty much every month I've had, I don't know if it's a real period or not, but whatever, regardless of whatever it is, it sucks. And my cycles, but they've been getting longer and longer these last like 2 or 3 months. So I think I am ovulating again. I started taking my temperature this last cycle just to see if I was ovulating or not, and like sure enough, 3 days ago, I think you know, according to my temperatures, I have ovulated. Yeah, it was like cycle day like 35, I finally ovulated. So, and before I got pregnant, I would ovulate like pretty much every month, like between day 13 and 15. So, it's definitely different. Okay. Oh, I figured I might as well go ahead and mention, how I'm doing with, I guess I'll go ahead and call it postpartum depression. And I didn't talk about this too much at the time, just because I wasn't quite sure what it was. And I've dealt with depression a good part of my adult life, and I was on medication for it before I got pregnant. So, what feels normal to me is kind of skewed to begin with. So, yeah. But now that I feel like I have more energy and I just feel different. Looking back, I can say that I'm pretty sure I had postpartum depression. Like, there's really no doubt in my mind. And I was just kind of so used to feeling that way and feeling anxious and overwhelmed that I don't think I really realized how bad it was until I remembered what it was like to feel normal again. And I'm getting back on, I'm uninsured right now, so that was a big reason why I didn't really say anything about it, because, you know, people were going to tell me to, like, go get help and go get medication, but, like, I really am not in a position, being uninsured, to do that. But I will be insured starting in January, so if I need to, I can, you know, go get some help then. But honestly, like, if there was something, like, if I was really, really bad off and I was having, like, some pretty frightening thoughts or thoughts of harming myself or my baby or anyone else, like, I would definitely seek help right away, insurance or not. But I feel pretty good. I still have a few weird days here and there, but I think that's pretty normal, just being a woman. But anyways, I've got a squirmy baby here, and I've got to get some cooking done, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Oh, let's say bye-byes. Say, I'm a big stinky baby. Look at my cheeks. Oh, he still hasn't had a haircut, you can probably tell. So, yeah. Alright, we'll see you later, guys.